Hi, I'm back again. Another cup of coffee. Right, let's get going. So, the last video I went through how to get that first job. This video, I'll go through what happened in my first week and what I was driving. And how it went. Right, I had a phone call from one of the agencies I'd been in touch with, and they offered me a job. Picking up a digger on a low loader and transporting it not far. I think it was about 70 miles, so about 140 mile round trip. So they asked if I could do that. I agreed to do that. Unfortunately, the job was cancelled a few hours later. It was cancelled. That's agency driving for you. You'll get phone calls, you'll get offered jobs, then you get knocked back. That's life. So the day afterwards, I'd also had a phone call, and they'd offered me a Thursday job for the next 4 weeks. Every Thursday, driving for a recycling company. Now, I know what if some of you will be thinking now, you don't want to drive a bin truck. I always look on the positive side of things. I wanted practice. Driving the recycling truck or the bin wagon was very good practice. Okay, it's coming up to 5:20 in the morning. I'm trying to be quiet, and this is going to be my first day in HGV. So, all exciting stuff. Well, in the car. Made my butties. Open the gate. Unplug the car. Full battery charge. And we're ready to go. Wish me luck. I probably went as far in reverse as I did forwards. I was meeting customers, I was driving in towns, I was driving down the back alleys, round the back of shops, I was reversing round the back of shops, we were folding car mirrors in. I had a loader, so I was a steering wheel attendant, and on all the days with me, we had another guy that was jumping out, loading the bins, tipping the bins, off we'd go. It'll sound a bit crazy if you used to multi-drop. We're doing about 47 business premises a day. Now, multi-dropping, if you're doing 20-ish, you're doing a lot. And 47, it's like twice that number. It's going to sound really insane. But there's no tail lift, there's no strapping the loads down. It's just line up the bin, tip and go. When we pulled into some of these premises, some would just have one bin, so the loader would jump out, line it up, tip the load, off we'd go. He was acting as a banksman occasionally when I needed to reverse in and out. I'll be putting some photos in of some of the places we've got in and out of. when we were stopping at premises where the bins were overloaded and overflowing, and they were especially on gravel, and the bins are bogged down, I'd just jump out and give them a hand. If we got to premises where some of them there'd be like 6 bins in one location, so again, I'm not going to sit there watching him in the camera tipping bins. Get out the wagon, get a bit of exercise. Need the exercise. Give him a hand. On one of those in particular, one of the 47, there was probably 6 or 7 locations around the site. It was a hospital with 11 bins to tip. Almost every location was 2 bins, and narrow little roads. It was on hills, it was round corners, it was in car parks, it was cars on corners. It was ace. If you get offered a job driving a bin truck, go for it. Great bunch of lads you're working with, great help. Everyone's been really supportive. No issues with strapping down the load. And you just get so much practice. Let's have a look. What were we doing? We were doing back ollies, we had A roads, we had dual carriageways, we had single track farm tracks, unsurfaced farm tracks. We had schools, we had hospitals, we had doctors' surgeries, we had shops, farms. I've already said farms. Fondue set, cuddly teddy bear. We had nursing homes. We had holiday lets. Holiday lets have little bins, but they also need emptying commercially because the council won't touch them. We had large country estates with Porsches and Ferraris parked outside. We had industrial parks. We had business parks. I got so much experience in that week. I was booked in, as I might have said on the previous video, I was booked in for every Thursday for 4 weeks. I did the first Thursday. The following week, they ask if I can do Tuesday and Thursday, so I agree to that. Halfway through the day, Tuesday, I get a phone call saying, can I do Wednesday as well? So I ended up doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for the company. I'm booked in for this coming Thursday, and I've still got the following Thursday to go, so long as everything goes to plan. I've been from, I don't know if you know North Wales at all, lovely area of the country. We've been through Llandudno, Rhos-on-Sea, Diganway, Mopdra, Colwyn Bay, St Asaph, through the Ruthin, Denbigh, through the Nantygarth Pass, or twisty stuff, up over the Horseshoe Pass, great views, down into Llangollen, round by the canals, farms everywhere, all the little back roads round by tiny little roads, Henllan, Trevu. It's I've been loving it. You've got to remember, I've had 39 years stuck in a factory, hating almost every day of it. And now I'm like the dog, and somebody's let the gate open, and I'm out and about and I'm meeting people. Again, with Brexit coming to an end, it's been so nice. It's been so nice because you're meeting businesses that are coming out of lockdown. They're getting customers, they're getting money coming in. They're passionate about the products that they're making. They're doing sausage rolls. They're doing pasties. And they're just, oh yeah, have a sausage roll. Cheers for that, mate. And it's just great. We've had coffees. We've had bacon and sausage butties. I'm supposed to be doing this to lose a bit of weight, and I'm just having a whale of a time. Absolutely, it's so. I've been dancing with a few rats as well. I've had a few rats running around my feet, but you know, tuck your trousers legs in, you'll be fine. So if anyone offers you a job driving a bin truck, go for it. I'm not sure if I mentioned wages. Did I mention wages in the last video? Anyway, the going rate's £10.25 an hour, so you're not. It's not like you're going to win the lottery or anything, but you're not going to starve on it. You know, you're doing all right. Just checking my notes. Yeah, everyone's been really friendly. Working time directive and driving hours I was struggling with a little bit at the beginning. When you're enjoying yourself, you don't want to stop, and I've genuinely been enjoying myself. It's sort of, even at the worst times, it's been like watching YouTube with them Russian crash near miss videos. We've had people not wanting to back up. We've had people, one particular lady had all four wheels on the curb outside a school and drove past me and the four cars backed up behind me on the pavement to get past. Should have had a dash cam on. I could have sold the footage. It's been mad, but yeah, it's been good. It's been really good. If you're thinking of going for it, do your HGV, give it a go. What have you got to lose? It's I'm really enjoying it, really excited about it, and I'm getting as much work as I want coming in, which is the main thing for me. It's doing exactly what I wanted. Right, so like I say, I should have put a few photos in. Hopefully I have. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you've got any questions, put them down below and I'll try and answer them. The working time directive I was saying, that was quite confusing. Basically, even though I'm sat on my backside as a steering wheel attendant for most of the time, you actually you're not moving, so your driving hours aren't clicking up at the rate you'd imagine, but your working time directive hours are going up. So the way I've been working it is 45 minutes is a bit too long. Yeah, end up twiddling your thumbs. So we've been starting off at 6 o'clock from the depot, turn the tacho on, do the walk round checks, leaving at 6:15. So that's other work. Then we've been driving, stopping, picking and tipping. And then we've been looking to pull in and have a 15-minute break at around about 9:30, 10 o'clock-ish. So when we're somewhere nice, when we're down the beach, when we've got a nice view, round about that time, we end up in Llandudno, pull up on the beach, have a cup of tea and look at the view, 15 minutes. Then we continue again, and then what we're looking to do after that, we're probably down by St Asaph, find somewhere to park up. And so at around about 12 o'clock, 5 to 12, park up. So that's got us round about coming up to our 6 hours. So we've had a 15-minute break, then we've had another half-hour break there. So that's sorted our work time directive and our driving hours right for 9 hours work, or just over 9 for 9 hours work. So that's the way we've been working our breaks to comply with the driving hours and the working time directive. If we're having breaks, then I'm not going over the driving hours. The main one that seems to be the main constraint seems to be working time directive. So that's the way we've been working it. Anyway, if you found this helpful, I'm starting to blabber on again. So if you found this helpful, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and it's a bit awkward getting video footage when there's somebody else in the cab with you, when you're working for other companies. So in the future, I'll try and get a few videos together so you can see what's going on, give you a better picture on what life's like as an agency driver, which is all I ever want to be. Don't want a permanent job. Go and wash your mouth out, because they're saying to me, oh, you want to ask them though after a permanent driver, and go, no, I don't want a permanent job. Go and wash your mouth out. I just want to be part-time. I want to be a menace in a Dennis or a dick in a daff, and put me in the truck, let me go. Right, see you next time.